are here to witness the court case of Sally Mann versus Alceste. Sally Mann is being accused of betrayal of friends and lovers. Today we have our witnesses, Acaste, Clatandra, and Arsinoe. Our victim of betrayal is Alceste.
I come here to speak of the cruel, unfaithful Sally Mann who betrayed me in love and left me broken. She did many unfaithful things that shows she is not trustworthy, therefore she should be prosecuted with this crime.
Sally Mann, what do you plead?
I plead not guilty.
It seems as if we have some objections.
She wrote me this note.
In Act 5, Scene 4, this is what Sally Mann writes to Acaste about Clatandra.
Our big, bumbling friend, the Viscount, whose name stands first in your complaint, is hardly a man to my taste, and ever since the day I watched him spend 3/4 of an hour spitting into a well so as to make circles in the water, I have been unable to think highly of him. As for the little Marquess. Alceste, what do you have to say about this?
See what she does? She betrays all of us at the same time. She talks behind each of our backs to each other, puts us all down, but talks up that individual. She betrays all of us at the same time.
This is what she wrote to me about Acaste. Clatandra, whom you mentioned and who so pesters me with his satire speeches in the last on man on earth, for whom I could feel any affection. He is quite mad to suppose that I love him, and so are you, to doubt that you are loved. Do come to your senses, exchange your suppositions for his, and visit me as often as possible to help me bear the annoyance of his unwelcome attentions.
5, Scene 4. She also says about Alceste, as for the man with the green ribbons, he amuses me now and then with his bluntness and his bearish ill humor, but there are many times, indeed, when I think him the greatest bore in the world. And then for Arant, she says, and as for the sonneteer, who has taken it into his head to be witty, and insists on being an author in the teeth of opinion, I simply cannot be bothered to listen to him, and his prose wearies me quite as much as his poetry. Be assured that I am not always so well entertained as you suppose, that I long for your company more than I dare to say, at all these entertainments to which people drag me, and that the presence of those one loves is the true and perfect seasoning to all one's pleasures.
Sally Mann, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I'm young, and I really don't want to, settle down right now, so I'm kind of, in that hookup stage, you know? What? I renounce the world at my young age, and die of boredom in some hermitage? So what I said in Act 5, Scene 7.
Ah, traitress, how should I cease to love you, even now? Though mind and will were passionately bent on hating you, my heart will not consent.
Act 3, Scene 7. I tell Alceste that I have ocular evidence which will persuade you, beyond a doubt, that Sally betrayed you. Then, if you're saddened by the revelation, perhaps I can provide some consolation.
Arsinoe showed me the evidence. It was the letter to Arant. When I confronted Sally Mann about it, she said it was to a woman, to friends. She wouldn't give me a direct answer.
Yeah, I said it was for, a woman or a friend. I really didn't think you'd find out that it was for Arant, but yeah, it was
That's a tasty and refreshing drink.
Drive BMWs because they're fast.
No catastrophes.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty. Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty. Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty.
It's because they make you smart.
Done with this.
Can I ask why you're leaving?
No,
Why? Why are you leaving?
because Sallyman sucks.
Why you're leaving?
No, not at all.
Why?
Because I just don't like her. She's evil.
I know it. I know she lied. In Act 5, Scene 4, I go to Sallyman and tell her, only because of these two gentlemen, who came to me indignant and aggrieved about a crime too base to believe, knowing your virtue, having such confidence in it, I couldn't think of you guilty for a minute, in spite of all their telling evidence, and rising above our little difference, I've hastened here in friendship's name to see you clear yourself of this great calumny.
Ja, das stimmt.
Sallyman, how do you wish to argue this case?
Well, I think I'm innocent because, yeah, I wrote the notes, but they're not really like a big deal. I mean, they're just notes, and they're just guys, and I'm young, and I really don't want to settle down right now. So, like I said earlier, I'm in that hookup stage.
Hey man, didn't you say earlier in the story that you couldn't help guys falling all over you?
Yeah, in Act 2, Scene 5, I did say that, I'm kind of pretty, and I can't really help if guys really like me. Plus, I need these two guys to help me with my lawsuit, but being pretty isn't a crime.
You have come to a verdict. Sallyman is guilty of betrayal to lovers and friends.